if you consider the state that Canada is in, if you consider who it is that Carney has handpicked to be the next Governor General, after hearing David's presentation and now understanding what a threat that Louise Arbour poses to Canada and to our future, and that she needs to be reassessed for her suitability to be the Governor General based on her history, her career, her ties to the United Nations. And, David, I think I'll just take just a short opportunity to remind people again as to who she is and what she's been involved in. So she is a former Supreme Court of Canada Justice, Ontario Court of Appeal Judge, and UN High Commissioner for Human Rights. She was the UN Chief Prosecutor for the International Criminal Tribunals, UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, UN Special Representative for International Migration, deeply embedded in UN global governments, supported Swab vs. Canada, granted voting rights to federal prisoners, blocked a BC school from removing books featuring same-sex parented families on religious grounds. In 2022, Arbour attacked the Canadian Armed Forces' toxic culture of misogyny and glorification of masculinity. This is the woman that's going to oversee our military, and that when our Parliament is in violation of their oath of office, do we really believe or expect that Louise Arbour will do her job based on the oath that she's sworn to uphold it and shut down that Parliament? Would she bring in the military that she is criticizing? When we hear her anti-white male military comments, I'm going to quote it again. If you just recruit white boys who like guns but don't like women or anybody else who doesn't look like them, you'll perpetuate that culture. And then finally, I am going to read once again her comments about and dismissing the concerns, the reasonable concerns that we have over foreigners coming into Canada that will never and have no desire to align with our culture and our way of life, but are transplanting their failed foreign systems of governance from their third world countries into Canada, and it's dragging us down. And she's telling us that won't change the social fabric. And then she wants us to embrace a future in which our children will develop their own culture, fully open to that of others, rather than stagnate in isolation. This is not a person who can take this sacred place as Governor General.